Now, again, the non-native society is what's referred to as a male-dominant society. But our society is matrilinear. Now, we know that there's two of us. There's our mother and there is our father. So, there are two entities in this world. Now, if we're male-dominant, the male cancels out the female. But if we are matrilineal, meaning follow our mother, then our mother always includes the male. But male dominance excludes the female. So male dominance means there is an imbalance in the people. But matrilineal, where it is acknowledged that the mothers are the power, the mothers are the authority. In a society like this, then the mothers create the perfect balance, because the mothers do not exclude the male the way that male dominance excludes the female. The mothers include the male. And so, just like all of you, we were all born of our mother. Nobody was ever born of a father. We are all brought into this world by our mother. So, this means that in creation, if you're thinking of a person walking, the first step that was taken in creation is our mother, is a woman, a female step. And so all other steps that we take after that must be in balance with the first step. We cannot start going in the opposite direction. Think about this. When you walked out of your house this morning to come here, if you stepped out of your door, say, with your left foot first, you know that your right foot had to follow, had to continue in the direction that you were going. So imagine that within creation, the first step is your mother. Now imagine the second step being your father, but not going in the same direction. Imagine now it's going in the opposite direction. What will happen to the body? The body will get torn apart, will get destroyed. Because the direction of the first of our mother is going to the path of peace. But the directions of our father, again, is going to the path of war. So this is the reason why peace is rooted within matrilineal authority. Matrilineal authority means our mother is the law. Our mother is what we listen to. Our mother will tell us what to do and what not to do for our safety, because our mother loves us. Our mother gives birth to us. Our mother created us in her belly. Our mother is not going to do something or make a decision to hurt us. If the world is in balance, our mothers are what's going to keep us living happy and in peace. When the world is not balanced, when it's out of balance, like the way the world is, we hear of species of animals becoming extinct every day. We hear of forests becoming clear-cut. No more forest there. We hear of rivers being destroyed, diverted, or even drying up. Right now, in the West, how many of you have heard about that fire in BC that burned out the whole town of Lytton, British Columbia? Okay, you heard of this. The reason why that happened is because the crazy temperature, the heat was so crazy intense that it was 49.5 degrees Celsius. That's 100 and something in Fahrenheit, I don't know. But a temperature like that has never in so-called Canada. It's too hot. Now the reason why the temperature is so hot like that is because of the climate change that humans have caused. Because humans are following the path of their father to war. War destroys everything. War destroys the trees, destroys the water. When I was a kid, which wasn't too long ago, I was born in 1962. When I was a kid, approximately 5 years old, in 1967, we were still able to drink the water out of the St. Lawrence River. Straight out of the river. Still able to do that when I was a kid. Now you can't. That's only like within a span of 50 years. Within a span of 50 years, the water is destroyed. You can't drink it anymore. Now to you, that may seem like a lifetime, 50 years. But when you get older, you're going to see that 50 years, it's not long at all. You're going to be, very soon, you're going to be 50 years old. And you're going to look back and you're going to say, wow, it went just like that. It went really fast. So this means that in your life, you must make the most of everything that you do. You must make the most peace in this world that you can. You must do what others are not doing. When we know that animals are disappearing, that the forest is being cut down, rivers being destroyed, who is going to save these things? Who of you like to swim? Anybody like to swim? Okay, do you swim in a pool or in a river or a lake? Okay, if you swim in a lake or a river, you need to have the water clean, right? You don't want to jump in garbage. You don't want to jump in a river or a lake if it's full of oil or if there's who knows what else is in there. So this means that if you like to do that, if you like to swim in a river or a lake, it means you're going to have to protect that water. How many of you have protected water?
No, that's a problem.
What did you do to protect water?
No, it's okay.
What? Okay, so you didn't do anything to protect water. Did anybody do anything to protect water? What did you do? Good for you. Good for you. What did you do to protect water?
When I was drinking water, I put the cup and after I took my sponge and after I wiped the water.
Okay, you?
There was trash on the floor and in the water, and I take the whole up on the trash and put it on the garbage.
Good, good, good. You may think that to protect water, that you have to go out to a river or a lake. Not necessarily. You are made up of water. You are 100% water.